There is something magnetic about a man who is not afraid to walk his path alone. A man who doesn't cling, doesn't beg, doesn't switch off his life just to earn someone's affection. Women feel this instantly. Because a man who isn't afraid of being alone is a man who cannot be controlled, replaced, or manipulated. He stands on his own 2 feet. He chooses, he doesn't chase. He leads, he doesn't follow. He invites, he doesn't beg. And that energy pulls her closer, without force. Here are 4 Stoic reasons women move toward the man who isn't afraid to walk alone. 1. Your independence creates emotional gravity. A man who can be alone isn't needy, isn't desperate, isn't seeking approval. He operates from fullness, not emptiness. Most men cling because they fear losing a woman, but a Stoic man knows you can't lose what isn't aligned with you. Marcus Aurelius said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." When you find peace in yourself, you stop demanding it from her, and that calm confidence creates a gravitational pull. She starts wondering, why doesn't he need me? Why is he so grounded? What makes him so self-assured? Your independence draws her in because it shows you're whole, on your own. 2. You become the man she has to choose, not the man she can control. When you're willing to walk alone, your standards rise automatically. You no longer tolerate disrespect. You don't chase after inconsistency. You don't accept the bare minimum. You don't fear losing her. You fear losing yourself. Seneca wrote, "The man who values himself at a high rate does not cheapen himself with the crowd." Your refusal to cling makes her realize something rare. You are a man she must earn, not a man she can use. She steps up. She becomes kinder, more respectful, more attentive. Why? Because men who fear being alone settle for anything. Men who don't only accept what aligns with their worth. 3. You become emotionally unshakable. When you are comfortable walking alone, you stop reacting emotionally to everything she does. She pulls back. You don't panic. You refocus. She's distant. You don't chase. You stay centered. She tests your patience. You don't explode. You remain composed. Epictetus taught, "No person is free who is not master of himself." Women trust men who can't be shaken by silence, distance, or emotional pressure. Your calmness becomes power. Your silence becomes strength. Your discipline becomes attractive. She leans closer because your stability becomes her refuge. 4. You become the man who chooses his path before any relationship. A man who isn't afraid to walk alone is a man who has direction. He has goals, a mission, a vision, a purpose. He does not revolve around a woman. She joins his orbit because she admires his movement. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "A man's true delight is to do the things he was made for." Purpose makes you magnetic. Ambition makes you unforgettable. Self-direction makes you untouchable. Women instinctively pull closer to a man who knows where he's going with or without them, not because he is unavailable, but because he is focused. She wants to walk with you because you are already walking forward. A woman's attraction transforms when she sees a man who doesn't cling, doesn't beg, doesn't need constant reassurance, doesn't crumble under pressure, doesn't fear being alone, doesn't lose himself for love. A Stoic man is whole on his own. He chooses connection. He doesn't depend on it. And that is exactly why women follow him, respect him, and move closer to him. Because the man who can walk alone is the man every woman hopes to walk beside.